Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Awesome. Good for you. How is everyone taking care of themselves in this pandemic? Are you keeping you and your family safe? Are you? Are you really? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you keeping your family safe? Are you doing the things you need to do? I hope so. I hope so. So, guys, welcome to the Conscious Hour. My name is Kathleen, and I am your conscious coach. Thanks for joining me, by the way. I know there are tons of things you could be doing, but you are here with me. Yay for you. Thank you so much. We're about to get into this. So, tag and let people know, hit the like button and all of that. So, tonight we're going to be talking about not the WAP video itself, but a comment that was made by one of the stars of the video. Now I don't know if you've seen the video already, but it's the Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. I think they had Kyler Jenner or Kenner Jenner. What's the other one name? Kylie and Kendall. So one of the Kardashians showed up and in her leopard thingy, and she did her thingy. Then she had like four other females um that were in it at the end. So you had like the one girl that was dancing in the houndstooth outfit thingy, and then you had like two or three other girls at the end. So one of them, her name is Suki Hana Goat, I think, on Instagram. She made this comment, and I just wanted to comment on it because I'm a conscious coach, and I take having a conscious mind very seriously. Because with a conscious mind, you are able to make a better quality decisions. And so, even though we've lived in this society, and Black people as a whole and people in general have just kind of danced to the beat of what has always happened in our community and culture and not really shifted or changed much, it's really because we have not developed our conscious mind, even to the point where we understand how to influence, impact, and affect others. And so I take it very seriously. So I'm going to share with you what she says. So this WAP star, what is it? WAP? Like BAP? Is it WAP? Okay. So this WAP star goes off about being conscious. I'm going to let you know what she said. She expressed her opinion publicly. So I'm going to post it publicly. Um, so let me know if you see. Welcome to the Conscious Hour. Okay, I'm gonna post this chat. You can ask questions. You can make comments. I can even pull you on here if you want to. If you wanted to make a comment, you want to be seen, you want to be heard. That's fine too. So I'm gonna post this. Let me know if you can see it. Somebody comment back for me. So it's good on Periscope. It's good on Facebook, YouTube. Okay. I should be live on Instagram as well. I don't know if it gives you, it allows comments on Instagram as well. I don't know why I don't see Instagram on here. I wonder if I'm actually showing on Instagram. Okay, can't do anything about that now. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into this conversation that I want to have. So she was one of the stars in the video WAP, and I'm saying that's the name of the video. I don't know the name of the video. It's WAP. It's WAP, right? So it's WAP. So she was in the video WAP, and so let me see. So she made the comment about. She made the comment about. Ooh, sorry about that. She made the comment about. I'm trying to send a picture right quick. Give me just a second. So she's like, you know, Now listen, I'm from the hood. So ghetto and ratchet, these pink hair ponytails, baby, look, we all know that back in the day, that was the life. And a lot of people are like, why are you trying to speak on this? And a lot of people have came up with the idea that somehow people are jealous because these are some bad chicks, meaning they have, I guess, nice shapes and stuff like that. People, you're gonna have to grow up a little bit. I mean, just a little bit. I'm not that petty at all. I mean, I would literally have to hate on my own seed if I was in that realm of petty and immaturity, basically. Um, that has nothing to do with anything whatsoever. Like that has nothing to do with it at all. If they're, these ladies were, well, Cardi B was a stripper. Meg the Stallion, all I know about her is she was a rapper in Texas and she kind of came up that way. And of course, she's known for having knees of steel because, she's on her knees twerking and doing her thing. So she's very popular. Her song, I'm a Savage, went viral on the platform TikTok. And so, guys, I can totally respect every one of them as human beings, as black queens. This is not personal, guys. I mean, like I said, you're gonna have to just mature just a little bit in order to have real dialogue and real conversation about it. That's kind of all it is to it. There's no hating, and I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. I get lost when I hear stuff like that because my mind is on another level. And so, not to say that yours is not. I'm just telling you, my mind is like on another level. I'm thinking of some other things. So anyway, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, they did the video, and like I said, they had different artists. I know all y'all know Cardi B, right? Y'all remember? I mean, she hasn't did anything in just a couple of years or so, but she married Offset, right? Didn't they get married? Got a little girl named Culture, and but you remember Cardi B? Oh, okay, all that stuff with the long nails and God, I can't even remember any of her songs. Looked like she had a song with some guy in a yellow car. I can't even remember. What's it? What? I know one of Cardi B songs. Cardi B, Cardi. Okay. Anyway, if anybody can think of a name of a song, put it in the chat. So she had plenty of songs. I just can't think. My seemed like one of them was about a car or something. I don't know. I can't think of it at this moment. But Cardi B had plenty of songs, and she became like um a favorite of people, I guess. Like she was super popular. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just a super popular chick. So it's like who didn't like Cardi B? Like why wouldn't you like Cardi B? And she was on that show, Love and Hip Hop New York, I think. And I think that's where we first met Cardi B was Love and Hip Hop. Now I might be wrong, but I think that's where it's at. So that's where we first met Cardi B. All right, so I'm coming back to the story. So they do the video. Now the video is getting some. I like it a lot. And then the video is getting some. Not gonna do it. One person even wrote, "Do we need another one of these anthems? This type of anthem or whatever." So it's kind of like we're getting mixed reviews or whatever. But at any rate, my view on it is this: in a world where we are fighting for equality, and I know y'all like, oh, Kathy, don't take it that deep. Well, I'm a conscious coach. That's what I do. I'm not taking it deep. I'm just giving you something to think about. So, in a world where we want to be equal, and I always see us as equals, And we want our children to experience a different world, right? To have a different set of outcomes, to have a different story than the story that we had. And see, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about making sure our children have a different story than the story that we had. Now, unfortunately, some of us don't mind passing down the dung, right? You know what dung is, right? Some of us don't mind passing down the mess. And so, generation after generation, we call it a generational curse, but it's really generational choices more than a curse. And so, we see from generation to generation that this thing happens where we have um, all these single moms, bad relationships. I mean, the other day, well, you know, you have social media. You see the woman ran over the dude with the car. Some lady set a guy's BMW or whatever kind of car that was, a truck that was, set it on fire. And in the process, she got blew up. I mean, she got, you know. So we're seeing something is not right. Like something in our, now it's not everybody, but it's some parts and some pieces in our race that need some help, right? And I know. For years we've ignored it, right? And we've done an excellent job at totally ignoring it, right? We let everybody do what they do, right? And look, I'm all for that. I said grown folks do you, right? But we have to talk about the trickle down effect of what we do. If we don't want to talk about the trickle down effects of what we do, how can we even manage to start helping each other and helping our race and helping our culture in general? Because it's the trickle down effect that helps to keep the welfare gap, the wealth gap between us and the primary race in terms of numbers, the white people. We help them when we send messages like this song brought to the table. Now, I'm not green by any stretch. I'm a grown woman. Let me say that real good. I'm a grown tail woman. Okay. Let's be clear. I understand what it is to be a woman, be a wife, and have your bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? Are we clear? You got good ears. Okay. So I understand all of that. I get that. It's the other part because you also have to factor in that we have surgeries where people are getting their butts done and people are getting their boobs done and people are promoting being a stripper and this whole thing about, you know, I want to show you the video, but hold on a second. Because what she says is the reason why I'm called to do what I do, which is to help you build your conscious mind. Like I said, you grown, you do what you do. But let's talk about the trickle down effects. Now, if you're an adult entertainer, guess what? I only probably run into you in my adult world. So when I'm watching you where? In my bedroom or in the living room when kids ain't in there. And they can't really partake of what I'm consuming as an adult. But when we live in a society and in a world where kids have access to these things right here, and they can literally jump on one of these right here and see any and everything, yeah, we're going to talk about how we need to try to help manage that. Now, a lot of people are like, well, when we were young, they had this out, this out, and this out, and this out. I'm sure they did. But did we have access to it like these children have access to things these days? Black people, be for real. You know, half of us didn't even have a TV in our house at some point, and you sure didn't have no cable. A lot of us didn't back in my day. So we had to go, I had to go to my friend's house to watch cable. And you know, the good stuff didn't come on until after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 12, 10, whatever. You know, the good stuff where you can see some kissing and touching with honey. Look, that's every day, all day now. It's no limit on kissing, touching, homosexuality, you name it. They get to see all plays, field. Look, it's out there. So what I'm saying to us is that yes, you can do what you want to do. You can, boo boo. Who's gonna stop you, boo? As Sheree said. But the question is, what about that trickle down effect? Because that's coming too. Because it's coming to your door too. And I love how people say, well, that has nothing to do because I don't let my child watch it. And my child, I listen to it in the car, but she don't listen to it in the house. You see these things right here? Don't they walk to other people's house or go to school with other people or have friends that they call or do whatever? They have access to it. So what I'm encouraging us to do is to at least have a conversation. We got to at least have a conversation because if we're not having one-on-one, sit down, let me talk to you directly, conversations with our children about what they're actually going to see. I know you're trying to protect them. I know you're trying to make sure you raise your baby right and they don't fall into the pit and all that. I know. But you got to have a conversation with them. And you have to tell them the difference in dancing to a TikTok video and listening to Meg the Stallion and then making Meg the Stallion one of their influences in their life at a young age. You got to let them know the difference between adult entertainment and what's for kids. That's what I'm here for. I ain't here to judge these ladies. I'm not here to tear them down. I'm not here to speak on them on a personal level whatsoever. I'm just saying, let us be sure that we are giving, not believing they got it, but we are sitting our seeds down and making sure they understand the message, right? We don't need them in the bedroom practicing how to balance on two chairs and bounce their butts with a thong up their tail. Okay? I'm telling you the difference between adult entertainment, the message, and what you need to talk to your kid about. You feel me? You got it? Okay? Okay? I had to do it. I had to do it. No. So listen. The thing about it is, I gotta show you the video. I got to. It's time. Let me get to the video. So this is the video, and this is why we're having this conversation tonight. Remember, I told you that one of the stars from the video went off about us being conscious. Let me tell you something. If you're not conscious and you're not aware, I have parents saying that their child hasn't seen the video and that they're not going to see the video, and the kid got this in their hand all day long. And the kid on Snapchat, and the kid on YouTube, and the kid on Facebook, and the kid on Instagram, and the kid on TikTok. They're going to see the video or bits and pieces of the video. They're going to see it. Parents, come on. Get serious. They're going to see it. And I just want us to be, I want us to be the leaders. Okay? I want us to be I want us to be the conduit. I want us to be the one that their energy, that their navigation goes through, that we are the leaders. You understand? I don't want anybody else influencing our seed more than we are in a defined way, in a definitive way. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why it's important that you sit your child down, male or female, right? Why is that important? Because if your daughter is on some hood rat, snatch bag, all that kind of type of stuff, then it's going to present a problem for our young males. You can't show up with all these treacherous, reckless attitudes and thoughts. So we have to learn how to manage all of this. You need to see this video. Then we'll talk some more. We'll talk some more. Let me show you this video right quick, though. Yeah, and let me tell you right now, warning, okay, this video has cursing. I did not go back and erase the cursing out of it and all of that stuff. And listen, you're getting a full video like she posted it on Instagram. I'm of a certain age. I've heard plenty of old cursing. Okay, so I'm not about to pass out because I hear some curse words. Okay, I'm not. Now, if you're about to pass out because you hear some curse words, I ain't mad at you. Don't pass out.
Hello, hello, hello. It is Kathleen, your conscious coach. Wow, I am so shocked, just shocked. Listen to this clip a little later on in here. Halfway through what she's saying, listen to what she says about being conscious. Blew me away. Blew me away.
Bitch, I ain't never said fuck niggas for money. Bitch, I said know your worth and tax these niggas. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bitch. Shit, you don't like you. I know you don't like that coming home after you have all these morals and this so-called self-respect that you have and a bill is due. Bitch, hell no.
I'm sorry. She said after y'all having all this self-respect and all this, self-respect is a real thing. Morals are real things. And guys, for me, it's okay. It's our time to just break away from the curse. And I know we call it a curse, but really it's a choice. I want you to listen to the words that she says, okay? Because that means a lot to me. What she says means a lot to me, okay? Understand that. This is a young lady. This is a young queen. I don't care what you think. I know today we say ratchet and all these other ways that we define ourselves as B's and O's, and we this is the language that we use. But when it comes to our community and breaking the curse, how you gonna break the curse and you participating in the curse? You building the curse, you creating the curse, you walking in the curse. So it's like I said, sometimes it's more of a choice than it is a curse. But I'm gonna let you finish this video though. I'm gonna let you finish this video.
Tax that nigga like I'm motherfucking sad hoe. You fake ass conscious hoes. Bitch, sit the fuck down with all that conscious shit. I said what the fuck I said.
Just sit down with all that conscious stuff. Now look, I ain't saying she sent for me. Because I didn't hear a conscious coach, KH, conscious coach. That's who I am. I would have ignored it anyway. But the thing about it is, she said what she said. She meant what she said. And she was saying, look, I ain't saying I ain't saying, she's saying, hey, look, if you would have do whatever, make them pay for it. Whatever. I got a totally different message. This is what I had said initially.
As a conscious coach, I just want to make sure that we're clear. What I'm trying to say to our babies is that what you want to manifest in your life does not have to come from between your legs.
Well now, how about that? If you want to really break the curse, you're going to have to break the choices. You understand? You want somebody to pay your bills. You can pay your own bills, baby. You can. You can pay your own bills. I did it with 3 kids. You can pay your own bills. You can pay your own bills. And then guess what? If you're not making enough money, they have these things called institutions of higher learning, whether it's a technical school or what other kind of school besides technical? You have technical, then you have your colleges, you have your universities. You can do an apprenticeship. You can invest. You can be an entrepreneur. You can work by day, work at night, and be an entrepreneur by day, building up your own little company. You can start your own lip gloss line or water bottles. They make their own little cups and stuff now. People paying $35 for those cups. You can start selling glasses online. All kinds of look. First, get out of that mentality. Talk about a curse. That's a curse. Get out of that mentality where you need somebody or want somebody or expect somebody to do something for you because you in exchange for sex. Now I know we want to say it's not in exchange for sex. It's in exchange for sex. And I ain't gonna get into that. All I'm saying is this: before you start having sex with people, and then she said you go home and you feel bad. I'm not gonna get too vulgar. I can, cause real people that know me know I can go there when I'm having a conversation, but I don't know who on here tonight, so I'm gonna keep it real PG. But she's talking about, well, how am gonna keep it PG, and she just got to cussing y'all out. No, I'm just joking. She didn't cuss y'all out. She was just cussing. But bottom line is, she's saying, her, oh, y'all didn't see the long version, did you? On the long version, she says that your grandmama or your grandmammy or whatever she said. She says, your grandma, I know your grandma taught you. Do not leave out of this house and come home with an empty belly, an empty stomach, an empty wallet, and a wet back. Well, now, well, I need a fan. Well, now listen. All I'm saying is talk to your kids, talk to your children. Talk to them. Talk to them. Let them know the difference and who's influencing them and who is not. Don't let that train run away from you. So it's our time, is all I'm saying, to break that curse. And here's the thing. People want to bring up everything that has happened, right? Oh my God, if you're black, you know this. They want to bring up everything that has happened. Y'all going off on the girls about the video and what they saying, but Snoop Dogg had a song, which she in the song, um, they have some old school. It's like when rap used to, was doing this thing a long time ago. They got some of that in there. I think it's a song called "There's Some O's in This House." There's some O's in this house. There's some O's. Y'all remember that song? Who sung that? Y'all remember that? Here's a little bit of it. I'm not trying to get in trouble, so hold on. Hold on, let me see. What's this? I'm trying to see because I thought it was a part of something. It's an old rap song in here. Okay. Anyway, that's from an old. Hold up. So that's from an old song. What in the Will Smith? Who's this? What Ushers? No, no Ushers. That's from an old song from back in the day. And it had a different little tune. So a lot of people want to say, look, you guys have never said anything. They said Lil Kim and Trina did something similar years ago. And now y'all want to say something because Meg the Stallion and Cardi B and it doing this and that. Listen, if we've tried this since the 80s, right? This breakout culture, freedom, music, whatever, and it hasn't really worked. It's not helping our community. Since the 80s, we've had 73, over 70% of our homes have been single parent homes. Since the 80s. since this garbage has been being regurgitated. I'm just telling you the truth. Since do you all remember Luke Skywalker? Them, uh, me so horny and all that stuff. Look, I remember it, and this is how your child will be in 2032. They'll be remembering WAP. The only difference is we didn't have any guidance. I grew up in the hood, so I pretty much did whatever I wanted to do. And people around me did whatever they wanted to do. There was no parental guidance. There was no let me sit you down and look. Parents ignored TV. They ignored what was going on, what was popular. They completely ignored it. They didn't know anything about it. And the ones who did know something about it were like our friend who had the drunk mama. You know what I'm saying? You remember the one who had the mama that was still partying, still having boyfriends and hanging out and having house parties, because house parties were real popular back then. Having house parties or going to the club and all that stuff. But these other mothers, especially church folk, had no clue who any of these people were and the influence that they were having in our lives. Sorry about doing it. So it's important. It's important. I don't know why I do that, y'all. Then I'm gonna stop doing that though. It's just fun. It's drama. Okay, but anyway, it's important that we connect, right? We have to connect what's really going on in the world and build an expectation with our child. Even though this is going on in the world, I still need to set the standard in my home. So in the 80s, we started all this. Look, I used to go to the club, those songs, and look, I started sticking to the club in Memphis when I was, I don't know, 15, I think was the first time. And I look, I clubbed it up until I know I was going to the club at 17, 18, all of that stuff. And so I was getting plenty, listen, the world is out there serving your kids plates every day and trying to get them hooked up in some no good foolishness since the 80s. They still call them out of their names, our babies out of their name. Women are still getting called out of our names. And it's like, when do we want it to stop? Now, a lot of people don't even believe we can get this train to stop. It's been going so long and going so strong that a lot of people are like, look, this will never happen. What look, that'll never happen. And we have to begin to understand the love we are missing. Because when you have this attitude, uh first you asking black men for something that most of them don't even have, which is number one, existence, right? Because how many of y'all, how many of you out there have a boyfriend right now? A man, you have a man or a boyfriend or a dude that's yours, that's committed to you. Number one, how many of you have that? That's number one. So we got a little situation right there. Number two, if you are married, this song was and video was strictly entertainment for you because you're not busting your husband head for money. And so what was the benefit to this? And I think what we can learn from this is that we have to understand that understand the love that we are missing. If we keep having these types of behavior, promoting this type of lifestyle to a people who is already culturally disadvantaged, we're only increasing the wealth gap. There's already a wealth gap. And with this type of behavior and promotion, we're increasing it. Now, if they made this song and it was fun and it was a bop and it was all that and it was all good and it was in the back corner somewhere and whatever, but that ain't what they did. And then, like this young lady, I just showed you a little clip, but if you go watch the whole video, she's literally saying, I'm gonna get this money. I got him paying for my butt surgery. I got him paying for bags. That's what I do to these niggas. I just do, I'm here to get the bag. I'm here to get the coins. I'm here. That's what she's saying. Because of that, it's important, right? And it's indicative of us to dig in and make sure we get a hold of our babies and let them know this is adult entertainment. This is not a prophecy for you to fulfill. You understand? And then this lady that's doing the video, she says on one of her other videos that she has 3 children and she got to feed them and she's going to feed them however she needs to feed them. I tell you what, not being judgmental, I just want you to think for a minute. What if we stop having kids by people we're not even married to? Then we won't have to enter into these struggle stories that we find ourselves in. Because once the baby is here, the baby's here. They're not going back. They need pampers, diapers, milk, time. Look, at that point, it's on and popping. It is no returning back to whatever your life was before you had the baby. But even with having one baby, you still can stop and not have another baby by another guy or the same guy who is not doing you any good and you're not actually with that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm actually saying to you and the message that I'm actually communicating with you, guys, this is actually love that you're hearing. You're hearing somebody who cares about you. You're hearing someone who cares about the Black family and the Black existence. You're hearing somebody who believes that we deserve love and we deserve the entire family. Not just babies, but a family. I'm talking husband, wife, children. And it's important that we be of a conscious mind and we understand that. So when she said, I don't want to hear this conscious stuff, forget about what this conscious lady talking about, they hit me right here. Because I know if we don't have a conscious mind, we're not going to elevate. We're not going to change. Some things about the wealth gap, we could change ourselves if we just modified our behavior. I know, like I said, you grown, you do what you want to do, but baby, you got to still talk about the trickle down effect. Do a little housekeeping here. I am the conscious coach. I'm an author, a speaker, an educator, a wife, all those good things. I do have Cash App if you like to support this show, support what I do, help me get the word out about being our best Black, basically. Hit the Cash App at $KV product. If you would like to be featured on the show, like have your website shown or your Facebook page or anything like that, like a little ad, a little clip, it'd be about 30 seconds or less. But if you want something, 30 seconds is a long time. So if you would like something like that, it'll have to be an MP4 if it's a video. Other than that, if you just want to post a picture of your products and your website, and I can post the link in the chat, something like that, starts at $5 per show. So let me know if you want to do something like that. Probably do something for free to start off. I don't know. $5 ain't much. Give me $5. And at the end of the day, guys, I just want us to know that it's okay to do better. I don't think we understand that. I think we have to stay where we are and exist how we exist and be who we are. It's okay to be who you are, but if who you are is destroying the very fabric of your culture and community, that's not okay. At some point, we have to reckon with that. And if you're a rapper and you out here in these streets and you're doing your thing, yeah, you're part of the problem. It is what it is. You cannot sing about killing people and all the stuff you want to sing about and doing all the things you want to do and telling young girls to be O's and calling one another itches. You cannot do all of that and then turn around and say you love and care about your community. Woo! That's all I want you guys to know. Again, Cash App is $KB product. This was your conscious hour with me tonight. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them in the chat. I'm so glad you guys joined me tonight for this show. By the way, as I said, I'm an author and I'm a speaker. If any of those things interest you, reach out to me. I'm going to show you now some of the books that I have available. Give me just a second. And I'm going to start with this one because it's like my fave. All right, so right here you see the Legacy Workbook. The Legacy Workbook is a conscious guide to help restore the Black family. You're going to go through this book. I have a section that I call the lies in each chapter, the facts, and the truth. You're going to read through all of those, which they're short, not long. This book is only about 42 pages long. But you'll read through it. And as you do, as a family, you're going to be building up your conscious mind. As you complete the book, you're going to create a family covenant. Now, a lot of you don't even know what a covenant is. So it's pretty much like how you stand in front of the church and you make your vows through sickness and in health, da da da, blah blah blah. You're kind of saying, I'm going to live up to the expectations of being a husband and a wife. Well, with the Legacy Workbook, you're basically saying, I'm going to live up to the expectation of being a family. I'm going to be supportive. I'm not going to do things that will bring the family hurt, pain, grief, cause them financial struggle, all types of stuff. So you'll be able to create a family covenant, and then you're going to be able to create a family crest. You see that crest on the front of that book? That's my crest. Don't copy it in any kind of way. I will be totally offended. After this crest was created for me, because I'm a conscious coach, it's all about consciousness, the mind, the tree, knowledge, and it's in the colors that I wanted, which is the color of all my books. That's the color scheme, basically. It's almost like I had a spiritual awakening, and I feel like every family will experience that same type of spiritual awakening as they go through this process. And I just believe in my heart that it is a total gift from God. This next book, So You Think You Want to Have Sex. So You Think You Want to Have Sex is a book, a conscious guide to help teach sexual responsibility. Again, our children are under so much pressure when it comes to sex. One article I recently read from I think Detroit University, or literally said that that our teens are expressing depression because of the pressures of sex. I want us to help them just to navigate through those times, because when I was a teen, look, it was hard. I became a teen mom. Initially, not through any choice of my own, but I became a teen mom, and it was so hard. And I've seen so many others become teen moms. I mean, boys getting girls pregnant at 15 years old, 16, 17. We weren't even out of high school, and we were having babies together. Oh, God, the insanity of it all. But we have to guide them. We have to give them the tools. So that's what that book is all about. Things I wish I knew. This is a book it's good for sisters, for friends, for mother-daughters. It's good in any setting, any group, organization, including a church. Very good book, especially for women. It talks about all of these relationships, racism, murder, religion, all kinds of things, love, all kinds of things that happen in real life or could happen in real life, going to college, all kinds of things are in this book. So it's kind of like a little brief, little synopsis of, hey, you may see this in real life, so let's have a conversation about it. This last book I want to tell you about is Hurt People, Help People. I had my experience with sexual abuse and trauma, childhood trauma, all that stuff. What I found out afterwards, which I wrote this book in 2011, and I've been speaking about it at different events. And what I found is that we don't have enough information. We don't know enough. We don't know enough about how to prevent, nor do we know enough about how to report, why to report, how soon to report if something does happen. And we don't have any tools out there for our babies. And African American children are more likely to be sexually abused, and African American females are sexually abused more than any other race. 60% of African American females will be sexually abused before the age of 18. 40% of those before the age of 12. Those are facts. The reason why we're more impacted by sexual abuse is because over 70% of our homes are single parent homes, which makes us more likely to be a victim because we don't have that protection of a father in the home. Case in point. That's all I'm saying. A people. That's all I'm asking you. It's a simple question. Every book you read that I write is going to be about conscious mind. Now, I'm wearing some wood African earrings and I have my head wrapped. That don't have nothing to do with me being a conscious mind coach. Has something to do with me not having a haircut and I'm natural and I like these earrings. I'm not a Buddha or a soothsayer, none of that, child. This is just a style I had on today. Tomorrow I might look totally different. And I got a wig coming, so ain't no telling what you're gonna be what I'm gonna be looking like. So it has nothing to do with that. This is the style. This is just something I like to wear. I like to wear head wraps. I like big earrings, small earrings, whatever. So don't get caught up in that. I want us to take this journey to restore our race and our culture. And I want you to watch the next show, which will air probably on Thursday. I'll be jumping on here going live, but my next Conscious Hour show is going to be on Thursday. And it's going to be about rap. And I'm going to list some rappers, the current rappers that all of your children know. Look at me. All of your children know. The songs are talking about having multiple sex partners. Excuse what I'm about to say because it's listen to me because I'm telling it to you just like it's in the song. Since you want to act like, your kids ain't listening to it. It's on TikTok. It's trending. Okay. Your kids are listening to it. They're talking about getting head, oral sex, anal sex. These rappers are talking about everything in these streets. It's just time for us to have a complete turnaround. It's our time. It's our time. So I'll be talking about that. Woo! They got mad at me about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, which I'm not even against them personally. So I don't know what's about to happen when I drop this Rowdy Rich and Lil Nas and Lil Yachty and all of these folks. Child, my friend said they're going to be shooting through my window. I bind you, devil, in the name of Jesus. Try Jesus, but don't try me, because I shoot back. No. You guys join me for the next show. Thank you for joining me on this live. I really do appreciate it. And you guys have a awesome good night.